What's up everyone? Last time we had a Pokemon Showdown week. 5 battles of different formats, 3 vs 3 singles, 4 vs 4 and 5 vs 4 doubles, 6 vs 6 singles, and 6 vs 6 triples. Each team had their designated battle commander. The first round was Generation 8 3 vs 3 singles, Suave Schizo and her team versus Jinmin and the Infernape and her team. Let's watch it. The first round ended up in a perfect victory for Jinmin and her team. Second round is Generation 7 5 vs 5 doubles, Bolivia the Claydol and their team versus Jimbo the Scrafty and his team. The second round ended up in a victory for Bolivia and their team. Third round is Generation 8 4 vs 4 doubles, Snowy Ninetales and her team versus Bailey's Rotom and their team. The third round ended up in a victory for Snowy and her team. Teams are now equal in points. Fourth round is Generation 8 6 vs 6 singles. Gyro the Gengar and his team versus Speed the Printlap and his team. The fourth round ended up in a close victory for Gyro's team. The final round was Generation 6 6 vs 6 Trapos. Roger the Aegislash and his team versus Artemis the Espion and her team. The final round ended up in victory for Artemis and her team. Now, for the final score tally. Group Arctozolt and Dracozolt have earned 23 battle points. Group Arctowish and Dracowish have earned 25 battle points. Thus, the winners of this challenge were Arctowish and Dracowish. Groups Arctozolt plus Dracozolt had to eliminate one of them from the cast. Also, Subject X had a mission here, and it was successfully completed. Let's see what our contestants are thinking about recent events.
Oh boy! Finally, I haven't had fights like this in a while. The challenge has been a good change of pace, even though there were some fights in the last challenge. Was nothing like this one. Of course, I won the fight I commanded, but I wish I had commanded a different one. No matter. What's happened has happened, and goddamn, there were some good fights. Some of these contestants certainly know the way around the battlefield, either by strategy or just plain luck. My god! While I'd love to say that the battle was a piece of cake, it's not what's complimenting to my ego. That was one tough battle. Good game, Roger. But I'm exhausted. Regardless, we won. Special kudos to Bailey and Shinmin, who really did almost all of the planning for battles. It was close, but we are victorious! Oh boy, the battles sure were intense. I seriously feel bad for the host because they worked so hard to fix out the breach in battle room, only for us test subjects to mess it up again. And speaking of battles, here are the MVPs of each battles. Mary myself, of course. 3 vs 3 singles. Pip for soloing the whole battle big time. He did use Dynamax, but still quite a feat for not fully evolved Pokemon. 5 vs 5 doubles, Chikumi and her contrary ability. 4 vs 4 doubles, Mike for triggering one of my stupidity. Fun fact, I completely forgot that some Mike moves can alter the weathers. 6 vs 6 singles, Wolfie for surviving Bailey's Hydra Pump of all things, and then turning the tables out of the blue. And 6 vs 6 Shraples, Bolivia for treating Marble Earthquake and Bailey's Thunder like nothing, you know, levitating half ground mon. And now seriously need to treat my burn ones, courtesy of Jinmin's Fire Punch from 6 vs 6 single battle. Most of them are already healed, but this one on my chest is sure a tough cookie to heal. So it's treatment time now. Okay, bye. God damn it! What am I missing? I'm too harsh on myself, aren't I? That's gotta be it. I keep seeing each step forward as I fall back. Mistakes are only there to make us stronger, but I keep seeing myself as a failure. Why it's so difficult to name something good? Isn't one thing. And the more I think and close my eyes, the more I see. That stupid face. It's not stupid, not childish, not weak or dumb. It's a face of answers. I'm sorry, Mike. Please forgive me. I'll do better next time. So, Roger doesn't like me very much. I can't say I'm surprised that he does. But I can say the reason he does is surprising. It's because I say random stuff. Yeah, that's a lot of bullshit coming from the guy who does nothing but talk about random shit. Seriously, all Roger does is randomly send some stupid team forces to shit or randomly recount sports. It's okay not to like me, dude, but your reasons need to make sense, you losing hypocrite. In other news, you get the living is surprising. Well, to be fair, I'm not sure who I was expecting to leave. I guess I'm not complaining. Also, Fridge getting moved to Octazol pissed me off. That is all. Now time to get back to playing Chichaka.
The only thing that I can participate in a single or double battle. Just like playing Dodgeball from Total Drama Island. Alright, now Pip takes advantage of winning the challenge. This is great. Welcome to the elimination room. Gyro the Gengar, you are at the bottom for one simple reason. You are a threat. No, really, you're just one big scary host. And Fresh the Dillo, you're also at the bottom, for a reason better left undisclosed. The votes have been cast. And the next failed subject to be discarded is... Fresh the Dillo. The subject X has used 3 of their sabotage points to eliminate you. Yeah, another twist happened just now. None of your votes really mattered. Personally, I'm not even sure why they chose to eliminate you. but I believe that they were right. You are not perfect. First of all, you're not even shiny. Second, someone who can take multiple shapes but with no definite shape or individuality of their own can't be called a perfect specimen at all. And you are not even that much active in challenges. So it's the end of the road for you, Fridge Vadillo. До свидания. Don't give me that look, Chara. The fact that you survived this elimination doesn't mean that you're safe yet. None of you are. Anyone can be a target for Subject X. They have finally started moving. And so should you. There are people in this room. I remember this Pokemon. It wasn't my team. I mean, I had no team. My head really hurts. Oh! The team lineup for our next experiment is Group Dracovish and Arcazolt versus Group Arctovish and Dracazolt. In order to balance out the team numbers, Savannah the Snavi will be returning to Group Arcazolt. Previously, she was moved to the other team by Fumiko the Felcinda, but now that Fumiko is no longer here, Savannah can return to where she truly belongs. Also, you may have noticed that Artemis the Espion have included Apom instead of Emipom for the final battle. Thus, I have arranged a fitting punishment for her. For the next 3 challenges, she will be known as Artemis the Eevee. How is that possible, you ask? We're in Pokelab right now, and that won't be the first transformation that you would see. And now for something completely different. Nothing stimulates your brain better than all good creativity challenge, am I right? So here's the next one for you. You may have heard about regional variants of Pokemon before. Alolan variants like Snowy the Ninetales, Galarian variants. They even call old form like Cantonian or Unovan variants. And there are still more forms to discover in the future. So here is your next challenge. Each one of you must come up with an idea of a regional variant of your own species. Think about adaptability, living in different conditions from your own natural habitat. Describe the new regional variant of your own species and what caused them to change their form. More importantly, you also need to describe the new elemental types and abilities, if there are any, as well as some of the moves that can be used with regional variants. For example, if your regional variant gains an ice type, you can use common ice move like Blizzard, Hail, Ice Beam, and such. And the description is only half of this challenge. You also need to submit a transparent sprite or image of your own regional variant. It might seem hard for some of you, but do not forget that this is a team challenge. If you suck at drawing sprites, you can always ask someone else to draw them for you, as long as it helps the team to earn points, but the description must still be yours. Once again, we will rate your points in the same manner as we did with introduction and comic writing challenges. For Artemis, Viet, and Shox, instead submit to me a new undiscovered evolution of an Eevee. Make sure that your works are not overlapping with each other. And of course, your work must be original. This applies to everyone. If you take someone else's work from DeviantArt or some other source, we will find out. And once you do, your points will be annulled. Last important thing for those who want to slack off. If you do not submit your entry, that is, not providing points for your team, then the votes against you will be doubled in the event your team loses. I've seen enough slackers in my lab, and this experiment is a perfect chance to get rid of one of them. Keep an eye on Subject X though. They have 0 sabotage points right now, but even a single point can give you an opportunity to double the votes even on those who scored normally in this challenge. Put your grey matter to work. We want to see some more great entries from you, cause the biggest scorer will get an opportunity to discover yet another vault code clue. You have 5 days to finish your submissions, followed by 2 more days of casting your elimination votes. And that's all for exploration, folks. Good luck in your challenge.